Yes, oh yes, you know what time it is. From the Rocky Mountains of Utah down to the Panhandle of Florida. This is 100 Proof Football. My name is Paul Kleckler, joined as always by my co-host Adam Pope. What's going on, baby? We licking our wounds after the first 2 weeks of the season, huh?
I mean, it's been a heck of a season so far. Just a wild ride. We are buckled in and trying to take the steering wheel over and kind of guide us to the promised land.
It's quite the metaphor, man. Hey, it's been a hell of a lot of fun to watch on TV, just not a lot of fun
Yeah,
to bet, man.
exactly. It's tough. It's brutal out there. I've seen a lot of professionals get their ass beat too. So it's Vegas taking some money, I guess, off these people.
Hey, Vegas losing their own share though too, man.
Hmm.
Not to be outdone though, man. Yeah, a wild week last week. Man, I mean, there's so many games we could touch on. I guess we'll just let week two be what it is and move on and try to snap this streak, man, that we're on right now. Cause I ain't having this shit, man. This ain't getting it done, man. This ain't cutting it. So before we start our tab for week three. Man, we got some settling up to do, don't we? How did we do last week? Tell us our records and tell us what drinks we owe, man.
All right, so I was 9-7 last week. Overall, 18-13-1. You were 8-8 last week.
Mm,
Overall, 15-16-1.
damn.
So you're kind of like the Kirk Cousins. And then Vegas is 11-5 last week. Kind of kicked our ass. And for the year, they're 18-13-1.
So they're tied with you?
Yep.
There you go.
I'm tied with Vegas. So as bad as it's been, I'm still even with
Yeah,
Vegas.
keeping pace.
Uh, what got us last week is wrong team favored. I went 1-3, and you went 1-5.
Damn, man.
There was a lot.
Go ahead.
There was a lot of dogs last week, but
We just
we
didn't pick the
definitely
right
picked the wrong
ones.
ones.
Yeah, because we were looking at it. We're like, man, we did pick a lot of dogs last week. And we're like, well, shit, there were 5 dogs that won. We just didn't pick the right 5. So we on the right trail, man, but we've missed the mark so far. So what on our bets do we owe, man? What drinks do we owe for this week?
All right, so I'm about the same as last week. I gotta take a bourbon shot. I lost the Bengals. I gotta take a chug of beer for the over under on the Pitt Pats game. You tried to talk me out of it. I did not listen. And then my 100 proof was also Pittsburgh.
Mm.
So
As was mine. The motherfucking Trubisky's ass, man. Good Lord. God bless it. I should have known, man, when they get 5 turnovers and still almost lose the game twice in week 1. I mean, it ain't getting done. Trubisky's thrown for, 150 yards a game? Something crappy like that.
yeah,
It's
and it's
bad.
all dink and dunk shit.
Check downs every damn play.
Yeah, I thought Big Ben was still out there.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I think the Steelers are the only team I missed on my bourbon scotch beer parlay. I think I almost had that come through as bad as my record was. But the fucking Steelers. So I owe what? I owe my 100 proof, and because I had them in the parlay, I owe a scotch. Is that right?
A scotch, yes.
All right. Well, what's your bourbon, or what you want to do? Your 100 proof first. Do that since I'm meeting you there.
All right. I got Whistle Pig.
Yeah. That's good stuff, man. I saw you having like, a 5-shot flight the other night of Whistle Pig.
Yeah, 4-shot flight.
4. Yeah,
That was
there
pretty
you go.
good.
All right.
There's 2 of them I didn't have. So the 18-year and the Boss Hog, which was my favorite, was definitely the Boss Hog. It's a little bit better than Blanton's to me, but it was kind of smooth, that little refined kind of texture.
Yeah, all right.
I'm
gonna drink this
so we're
Wyoming
doing the
whiskey.
100 proof.
Wyoming whiskey, Powder River, 101 proof.
Okay.
All right, let's get it going here. Cheers, baby.
Cheers. Woo.
Feel that one. All right, and then now you owe another bourbon, and I owe a scotch. I'm gonna be on that Glenmorangie 10-year for my scotch. I'm just gonna drink that on the rocks, bro. I ain't messing around with shooting scotch, man. That ain't my way I roll, bro.
I don't know. I think I should have done tonight. I'm going to drink Blanton's, get it since I already talked about it. Nice and smooth.
There you go. All right. Down the hatch,
Ready?
baby. Cheers. We paying up, man. If we wrong, we pay up, baby. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. I would so much rather sip that, man.
Yep.
And enjoy it.
Well, I got to chug one.
You got a beer too?
Uh-huh.
Man, you paying for it this week, bro.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to learn our lesson, man. We're going to take care of our bodies better next week, man.
Yeah. It's taking a toll on my body. So here's the beer.
All right, you got it. Cheers. Old school, man. Take your time on it. Get that throat burn.
No, that was from the 100 proof. I was actually kind of wanting that beer.
Fair enough, man. Well, hey, all right, we're putting all the bullshit behind us. We're putting our behind in the past. And it's time for week 3, man. We're turning this damn thing around. You ready to start a tab?
Let's open that tab.
Let's start a tab, baby. Come on.
You want to start tab?
I've not yet begun to defile myself.
Open bar, dude. Tonight, we're getting fucked up.
I love scotch. I love scotch. Scotchy, scotch, scotch. Here it goes down into my belly.
All right, baby. All right. So we starting a tab. What that means is what we're pulling up to the bar, pulling our stool up. What's the first thing on our mind? What's the first thing we're ordering that we want to see this week, man? I'll start with you. What you starting the tab with?
I'm probably going to take yours, but I think it has to be the Bills Dolphins.
Oh, what a game.
Gunslinging, yeah. They got weapons. Bills are clicking on all cylinders. Dolphins are showing some promise. Tua 6 touchdown game performance. That could be a deadly offense right there.
How about it, man?
Oh,
nerdy boy can coach.
yeah.
It's a 5.5 point line. Bills are favored.
Yeah, I got the Bills. Fun fact, in the regular season, the last 20 games, the Bills have won by 10 plus points.
Ooh.
So I'm definitely going Bills. And I think Dolphins kind of got lucky last week a little bit. I mean, they got the skill players, Waddle and Hill. But a lot of that was just broken coverage, and Tua was actually short arming them. They had to stop and slow down.
Notice that.
But since the blown coverage was not there, I still give them credit, but not as much.
So they covering the 5.5. They keeping that 10-point thing going.
Yeah, I'm Bills cover winning cover. Yeah,
makes sense. What a great game, man. Yeah, all the hype's going to be on the Dolphins, like you said, coming off. I mean, that's one of the better halves of football in history.
Mm-hmm.
What he had, 400 some yards passing, 5 touchdowns, and a half of football. Woo! And yeah, like you said, he was chunking it up there, but Cheetah and company was having to slow down, wait on that ball to get to him, man. So that kind of stigma has not gone away for one Tua Tagovailoa, man. I also will drink to that, man. I have the Bills winning and covering as well. I mean, they're just a well-oiled machine until somebody shows the ability to slow that down with any kind of consistency. You got to pick them, right? I mean, the best team in football. Bills win and cover. Cheers. Drink
Cheers.
To that. I'm gonna do a more boring game, but one near and dear to my heart. I'm going with the Steelers and Browns, man. Give me this Thursday Night Football TNF matchup, man, because look, the Steelers are dogs. They probably should be after the way they played on offense the first 2 weeks, but the crowd in Pittsburgh is getting restless, man. They're chanting Kenny, Kenny in the stands while Trubisky's jogging to the sideline. It's not going to be a pretty picture. So, I don't know, man. As somebody that owns Kenny Pickett in my Dynasty League, who also owns Dak Prescott in a 2 QB league, so I need to get another quarterback on the damn field. Of course, Mr. Trubisky's going to come out this week and actually play halfway decent, I think. Just when I need him to not, so they can start Trubisky next week. So I think the Steelers are going to upset the Browns, and I think the wrong team is favored. WTF, baby.
Already.
Talk to me. Talk to me. I can't help it. It was the first game, man. Go ahead. What you think?
I wanted to do wrong team favored this game, but I cannot.
I don't blame you.
And the Browns, their defensive line is questionable. You got Clowney, a little hurt, and Myles Garrett, a little hurt. So that there could be some running space for Najee. But yeah, you said it with Mitch Trubisky. I mean, he's throwing about 150 yards a game. I thought Big Ben was out there just kind of dinking and dunking the last few years. I couldn't tell a difference. And you have Najee and you got receivers. I don't understand. Open up the playbook and you got to take a few shots down deep. Keep the defense honest, but they have not done it yet. And they should have. I don't know. I don't even know how they lost last week, but they did. And then
Muffed
the Browns,
punt,
I don't know
dropped
how they
interception.
lost.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. At least they got a pulse on offense, the Browns do.
Yeah. And Nick Chubb, actually, a lot of people gave him shit this week for running a touchdown in. But you said it last week. I mean, points are the most sacred thing, and you're going up 13 points with less than 2 minutes. Your defense got a hold.
Yeah. 90 seconds left in the game, up 13 points. What's up?
Yeah. So I mean, man, don't give him. Hey, he got in the touchdown. So
4-point spread. What you think? They covering or are they just winning?
Winning, not cover.
Okay. I feel you on that. It's going to be a close game, man. I think if it was I don't know if it's totally accurate. If it was a long full week and not playing on Thursday, they might be putting Kenny Pickett in this week. But if there's one more week of this crap that Trubisky's been doing, which he acknowledged that he's got to take more shots down the field, so I think he's going to force it. Maybe something good happens. They got weapons. If it was chunk it up, maybe something will happen. So watch something happen and screw my fantasy team over even further. All right. Next up on the Sunday slate, 1 p.m. Fox, the 1-1 Saints on the road at the 0-2 Panthers. Get your popcorn ready. Talk to me.
I don't know why you're eating popcorn. The Panthers are 0-2. Rules on a short leash right now. I don't know if he's going to survive the season. The Panthers are a very desperate team. Christian McCaffrey doesn't look like he's 100% back. Baker Mayfield's running all over the place, trying to kind of be Superman, do it all on his own. And then the Saints last week did an excellent job until the last 10 minutes. To me, Jameis can't force it. I know he had like 3 or 4 back vertebrae broken or something. I don't know.
Yeah, crazy.
But if you're healthy enough to be out there, you got to do a little bit better job. You can't force it, and you weren't that far down. And as soon as Tampa Bay took the lead, he was just forcing it and turning over. I mean, it's just old Jameis. This is why Tampa Bay got rid of your ass. But that defense is just too good, and the Panthers are just too bad. Give me the Saints win and cover.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know about the broken vertebrae thing until recently, man. That's just freaking crazy. I don't know how you play football that way, or I guess the doctors know best, man. Doctor's orders, but that's just a crazy stat to me, man. Kamara, is he back yet or not? I don't know. I think they're going to ease him in. No, it's on the road at the Panthers, so Panthers get a little bit of home field advantage. Panthers actually have a good pass D, man. Their run defense is ass so far, but their pass D is pretty good, and that's not a good combination with a quarterback with broken vertebrae, man. So, it's going to be up to McCaffrey versus Kamara, but Kamara might not play. So, I don't know, man. This has I don't know. I said I'm off them last week if they didn't win and they fucking lost, and I'm doing it again anyway, man. Wrong team favorite. I think this is the first win of the year for the Carolina Panthers, man.
Apparently, you didn't get the we're struggling with the wrong team favorites.
I told you we're turning this bitch around this week, man. This is happening, man. Come on, we're getting right. It's a get right week. 1 p.m. CBS, the 0-1-1 Texans on the road at the 1-1 Bears. Chicago Bears, Soldier Field 2.0. Talk to me.
The Bears, I mean, they can have a pretty damn good defense. They're flying to the ball. They're trying to make football moves and stuff, like solid just defense. And they have a few things. They have pieces. It's just not put together. The thing that scares me about the Bears is Justin Fields. He's only attempted 28 passes in 2 games. That's 14 passes attempts a game. And he's only completing 15, so half the passes. So that's 7.5 passes a game of completions. I mean, it's garbage. I mean, you got to do better. So that scares me, and I think the Texans' defense is solid. I'm going to go wrong team favorite.
Oh,
Lovie Smith is going to get back at his ex-girlfriend.
What's the story there? I don't know about that. Tell me about that.
Lovie Smith was just a coach for Chicago.
Oh, his ex-girlfriend. So, okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was actual bedroom drama. I was about to get my popcorn ready once again. Dude, well, I mean, weren't you just lecturing me about this crap, man? About this WTF wrong team favorite crap?
That's my first wrong team favorite of the week.
I mean, that's fine. Well, guess what? It's my third. I drank to that. I think the Texans go in there and win this damn game.
Oh, no.
Old habits die hard, man. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I think Davis Mills is a better quarterback so far in his career than Fields. I don't know, man. The Texans are a scrappy team, and I don't know. The Bears, I just don't trust them at all. I don't trust them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'll drink to that wrong team favorite. Next up, we got the 2-0 Chiefs, 1 p.m. CBS on the road at the dumpster fire ass Colts, man. Talk to me. What is going on?
I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there. Chiefs win cover. When you rely on Matt Ryan instead of a potential MVP on your team, he only had 5 carries and a half, 9 for the game. And he makes the difference on that Colts. You don't want to put the ball in Matt Ryan's hands that often. So yeah, Colts will be 0-3 after this week. I just hope that they decide to hand the ball off, and so I could get my fantasy points.
I was about to say, why are you so invested in that, man?
Yeah.
I will drink to that as well, sir. Win cover. This is also my 100 proof game of the week.
100 proof, yeah.
Oh, whew. That's a good drink there. That is a good drink there.
So if you're new to the stream, and what we do here is when we make a 100 proof bet, that's the one we feel the most confident in for the week, man, unless we're just really getting ballsy. And if we're wrong, we start the show before we even get into the picks for the following week. We chug a shot, or we take a shot of 100 proof, man. So that's why we were both doing that. We both had the Steelers. We got ballsy, took a underdog as our surefire last week. But yeah, this week I think I'm a little more safe, man. I'm taking the Chiefs to win this game, man. Next up, oh, by the way, if you're enjoying out there on social media, man, don't forget to check us out on Twitter, Instagram at 100proofFB, also YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch at 100prooffootball. Hyping the chat out there. We got some people hanging out, tuning out, man. Good to see y'all out there, man. Let us know if you think we're crazy, if you're drinking with us. Chat what you drinking on, man. Never be shy in the chat, man. Much love out there. Next up, 1 p.m. Fox, the 1-1 Detroit Lions on the road at the 1-1 Minnesota Vikings. Interesting game. Talk to me.
I mean, the Lions are putting up some points.
Yeah.
They're playing solid Offense, their defense is a little suspect, but I mean they went against two decent teams in the first 2 weeks. So go ahead. Wrong team favored.
Oh man,
Lions will
dude.
upset the Vikings.
Wrong team favorite. How about that? Gonna upset them. What's the spread on this game here? It is
Vikings 6.
6. Look, man. All right, Vikings Nation. I've had your back, man. But your coach is fucking you up. Okay? How you give Dalvin Cook, what do you have, 8 carries last week? Something like that. You chunking it all over the place. It's not going to work. I know your head coach is a former quarterback. And so he, has a tendency to want to chunk the ball and go through the air. Bro, I'm glad it's not the Vikings offense of last year where it was just, 1970s football, run, play action, run some more. But come on, man. Bruh. What are we doing here? We got to get the ground game going some kind of way with Dalvin Cook. And if they do that, and they're going to be at home, which is, just what the doctor ordered, I think the Vikings, because of that Lions suspect defense, win the game. I do not think they cover. But I have them winning at home because of the Vikings, because of the Lions defense. Now, the Vikings defense is suspect as well. But if they, they have to learn the lesson from this week, man. You got to get Dalvin involved. Keep the other team off the field, who is, also a good defense, but an offense when your defense is suspect. So I think because they're at home, I give them the win. I give them the W. So I cannot drink to that, sir. Next up on the slate, 1 p.m. Fox, the 1-1 Ravens on the road at the 1-1 Patriots. Talk to me.
Patriots pulled out a solid win at what used to be Heinz Field, AccuSure Stadium or whatever now, but I'm still gonna call it Heinz Field.
Yeah.
Ravens, Lamar Jackson put on a show last week. He didn't get the dub, but he was a one-man show, launched a 80-yard bomb, ran another 80-yard score, paid the man some damn money.
Come on now.
The Ravens win. Ravens cover.
What's the
sorry.
What's that?
And it will be my 100 proof pick of the week.
There you go, baby. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, whew. That was a good drink there. That is a good drink there.
So, what's the spread on this game? It is currently
Ravens by 3.
Ravens 3. I think that's a fair spread, man. I think they fucking destroy the Patriots. They've been putting up points left and right. The only thing the freaking Patriots can do is play the Steelers, who can't get no points anyway. Dead last in yards per pass attempt. Fucking ass, man. So I will also drink to that. I got the Ravens winning and covering. Cheers, sir.
Cheers.
Next up, 1 p.m. CBS, the 0-2 defending AFC champions on the road to the 1-1 New York Football Jets. Talk to me.
For all these people that won already king the Bengals as the Super Bowl pick, that they're top 2 or 3 pick, and now those fans are nowhere near. I don't know what's going on with the Bengals. Burrow, he's taking a lot of sacks. Some of it's on his own doing. He
13, sir.
Yeah, he needs to straighten that shit out real quick. He's not going to survive the whole season if he keeps taking them. And then they're just a dumpster fire. Not only are they 0-2, they've lost to Trubisky and who else? A backup
this last week. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush. Yeah. What the hell? These are not primetime QBs you're losing to. If it was Dak Prescott, I can understand, but
never mind. Never mind.
yeah. But now they have a good chance of losing to Flacco, and if they lose to Flacco, they should just pack it in for the
Yep.
year.
Phone it in.
I'm very hesitant on this, but I'm going to go one more time with the Bengals when they do not cover.
All right, Bengals win, baby. Bengals win. All right. I will drink to that, sir. Yeah, totally. I agree to that, dude. What is going? Where's this offensive line that the Bengals upgraded, man? I mean, is it all Joe Burrow? Where is Jamar Chase? Where is freaking Mixon? What is going on? Where is this offense, man? And the defense is doing all right. I mean, it's not like the Cowboys put up a bunch of points. It's the offense. And the offense is supposed to be their bread and butter, man. I mean, this is concerning, man. I mean, I'm hitting the panic button a little bit in Cincinnati if I'm a Bengals fan. But I think this is just what the doctor ordered. I mean, the Jets with Joe Flacco's ass. I mean, hey, they just got a win last week. I mean, but I don't know how bad the Browns is. It's really tricky times right now because we're in a little bit of overreaction mode still. Usually you're done after week 1. Overreaction and all that kind of stuff because week 2 set you right. But there's still so many questions being answered about some of these teams and the way they're playing. So I don't know. It's real tricky out there. But I drank to that, man. I got the Bengals winning and covering in this one. Oh, you said you don't think they cover. I think they cover. I think this is it. I think Broadway Joe's gonna come out there, man, with some swag and just chalk it all over the place, man. I mean, this can't keep happening, man. So I got them winning and covering, dude. All right, next up, 1 p.m. Fox. The 0-2 Raiders on the road and in Music City playing the 0-2 Titans, man. Talk to me.
Man, how in the hell do you lose that game? Probably the biggest upset I didn't see coming because that fourth quarter is like, okay, they got this hand. They're checking all the boxes. Devontae Adams only had like 2 catches for 12 yards on 3 targets or something. Like, you got to feature. You're paying him for a reason, right? Yeah. Or am I just stupid? You just like to lose money? So use the damn guy. I mean,
they should join this show.
Yeah. Devontae is probably like, damn it. I miss Aaron. Hey, Ron. But the Titans, they still got a lot of work to do. They gave Bills a good half. But the Bills are just too powerful. Derrick Henry's got to get the ground and pound going. And then when are we going to start seeing Malik come in? I know he came in last week, but I think more and more if they lose again, he's going to be their starting quarterback.
You think so?
This week.
Wow.
I'm going to go Raiders. Being at Tennessee scares me.
Yep.
But I'm going to go Raiders just winning the game.
2-point spread is not a big one.
Yeah. And winning cover, man. You talked me into it.
Okay. Didn't mean to give you too much of a peek in my head there, but yeah, man. I drank to that, sir. That's exactly what I have. Cheers.
Cheers.
Win and cover. I think Raiders learned a lesson from that last game. I think they will force feed Devontae Adams. They'll get Derrick Henry, man, a little quiet for quote unquote King Henry this year, man. I mean, he's getting decleated by some folks, and the Giants decleated his ass around the goal line. I mean, so he needs his time to suck it up, man, and be who you're supposed to be. Be all that you can be, Derrick Henry. I'm pulling for you, man. But yeah, it's a scary game though, man. I'll have parlays both ways in this one, but Raiders win and cover is my official pick on this game. Next up on the slate, 1 p.m. Fox, the 2-0 Fly Eagles fly on the road at the 1-1 Commanders. Talk to me. Oh, here he goes. Oh, here he goes.
Are you still going to say it?
I'm going to keep saying it. One game does not a quarterback make, man. That was a good game. Maybe is the Vikings defense really that bad? I don't know. But for now, I'm still. But that was his best game of his career.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know, I say every episode, Jalen Hurts his ass. Jalen Hurts his ass. He can't hit broadside of a barn. The one deep pass he did hit, there wasn't a damn anybody around that guy. So just chunked it up there. They still get in the red zone and he can't throw. He just be running it around, which it works. So do it. Good thing it works because I don't think he could throw into a crowded type phone booth like that. But I digress. This is your part of the segment, man.
He actually had one good throw to Goddard, that he actually dropped, and it was in between like three defensive guys. It was actually a very beautiful ball. And I was watching him, and I was like, this is the game I'm looking at, Jalen, is I don't need you to be the fancy guy. I need you to hit the receiver when he's open, and I need you to not mess around too much. But this was by far his best passing game performance I've seen. And again, I've seen him throw some ugly balls, but there's definitely a lot of improvement with him. And honestly, that one deep ball you're giving him shit for, he hit the guy in stride, unlike Tua.
Well, I ain't give him shit. I mean, I'm just saying, like, he was wide damn open. I mean,
oh yeah, but I mean, he hit him straight in stride.
That's
I mean,
true. That's true. I saw that and I said, I'm gonna have to hear about this one play. I'm gonna have to hear about this play for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the dude. I'm rooting for him. He was like, I think he's top 10 passing and a top 10 running back. So you got two fantasy people in one. Give me Eagles win. Give me Eagles to cover because Wentz is going to do Wentz likes things.
Mm-hmm. This is a sneaky game for me, man. Y'all know I'm a Carson Wentz believer. He's still putting up points, bro. Carson Wentz is putting up points. They just, I don't know, the Lions are all of a sudden some offensive juggernaut or something. I don't know. Don't listen to me. 100 Proof Mafia out there. But I say wrong team favorite. I'm taking the Commanders at home, because they're at home, to win this game. Put up a good defensive performance. They're starting to get tape on Hurts, that he can actually hit a few things down the field. So give me Commanders WTF, baby. Wrong team favorite. I know it's going to be an unpopular pick, and I might be messing up my record, but I got a sneaky feeling. They're not going undefeated, and they're on the road in a divisional game. So this is the kind of game that I think the Eagles might drop, man. You can hate on me all you want. We'll talk about it next week, man. Next up, we get into the afternoon games and later slate. 4:05 CBS, the 1-1 London Jaguars. God save the king. On the road at the Los Angeles Chargers, 1-1. Almost said San Diego. Talk to me.
London Jaguars, man. They got something going over there.
Little something.
You got a little pretty boy Salt Bay in the field, just sprinkling seasoning all over. He had I think his best performance of his young career. They got some of the run game, and honestly, Christian Kirk, I might have to kind of eat my words. He is producing like he should for being paid $20 million plus a year. I like.
See what happens when you get paid, Baltimore. See what happens when you get paid.
Yeah. The only thing is this game scares me because I don't know too much about Herbert, Keenan Allen. There's a lot of question marks. Honestly, if I was in LA Chargers position, if Herbert's not willing to go out there or able to go out there, I'm going to try to rest him up for a week.
What's the latest news on him?
I didn't look today.
All right, I'm looking right now.
But, I mean, honestly, they have Chase Daniels, and he is a very competent backup quarterback. He can actually win some games like Jacoby Brissett. He's probably the best backup quarterback in the league, in my opinion. So I would probably roll with Chase. He knows the offense. Chargers have to rely on that defense. So I'm going to go Chargers win, but they do not cover.
They're saying, all right, let me type this up. Chargers win, no cover. All right. I'm reading now. Here's the official report from, when is this? Friday. This is still a few days ago. So that's not the most recent thing, but rib injury. and he's getting he's getting a lot of pressure. So if he gets hit a couple times, that could be interesting. Jaguars do have to travel. I mean, they're going across the country. Chargers do have a better defense. I could see the Jags doing this, man, but I have like 10 underdogs already, so I'm not gonna do that again, man. So give me. I'll drink to what you said, man. I'm with you on that. Give me the Chargers to win, not cover because of the defense. But yeah, sneaky game, man. I will have parlays both ways on this one.
Yeah.
So, cheers. Next up on the slate, the 425 Fox game, 1-1 Rams on the road at the 1-1 Cards. Good game all of a sudden. Talk to me.
Yeah, and this could have been a god-awful game if the Cards would have lost last game. And honestly, Rams let Atlanta right back in the damn game. So it's very tough. Stafford was amazing. He was hitting everything. I think he was 14-14 starting out the game. But then he started kind of turning over the ball and all that stuff. We don't need that kind of Matthew Stafford. It's at the Cards. Yeah, this is a scary game. I'm going to go Rams win, wrong team favor.
Oh, I have the Cards as dogs.
Oh, then I must have. So Rams win.
All right, Rams win. They're a 3.5 point favorite. You think they cover or just win?
Just win.
Rams win. Sneaky game, man. Sneaky game, dude. Still a lot of running back questions with the Rams. Akers actually led the backfield in carries last week. Not in snaps, but in carries. But it wasn't super productive. It's all about Cooper Kupp, man. It's entirely about Cooper Kupp. I don't know if they can keep him out of the end zone enough, but if the Cards found something at the end of that game that they can carry over, and they're at home, golly, wrong team favored. Cards, wrong team favored. I got him. He's gonna run around and make enough plays to beat the Rams, man. I don't feel good about it either. This is a tough week, though, man, I think, man. I mean, as an aside, some weeks I feel, for whatever reason, right or wrong, I felt more sure about. But this is a lot of close games this week, man. Speaking of that, here's one more. 425 Fox, the 0-2 Falcons on the road. The 12th man, 1-1 Seahawks. Talk to me, bro.
Yeah, this is a very tough game. Like the Rams and the Cardinals, I'm going to stay away from this game as much as possible when it comes to making our parlays. I like what the Falcons are doing. I wanted nothing to do with them at the beginning of the season. However, Mariota hasn't won me over yet, but for what they're doing and for what team they are, I'm kind of impressed with what they're putting on the field.
Yeah.
Same way with Seahawks. I mean, you got Geno Smith. I think he's had a great 1/2 of 2 games. So since it's at the Seahawks,
there you go.
I'm afraid of it, but I'm gonna go Seahawks win, and I'm just gonna take the damn win. I don't even care. It's probably a 1-point game. Somebody's gonna miss a PAT.
It's a 2-point game. Okay, for kind of the same reason, man. Because it's the Falcons are traveling across the country, man. Going to the loudest stadium in the thing, dude. I like what the Falcons are doing too, and mainly that is playing football without Matt Ryan on the fucking team. Because damn, what has this guy done to the Colts, bro? How long has he been keeping the fucking Falcons down and we didn't know it, man? Holy shit. So good on you. That's the off-season move of the year, man. When Marcus Mariota can come in and make your team look competitive. Fuck, man. So good on you, Falcons, and good on you for getting some draft picks and some capital that way. But I do have the Seahawks favored in this game, or they are favored. But I do have them winning and covering because of the home field advantage. Give me a long bomb to one DK Metcalf to seal it and set and cover the spread, man. All right. Next up, we got the 1-1 Packers on the road at the 2-0 Bucks. 225 or 425. Fox, talk to me.
Again, this is a very questionable game. Question marks all over. Tom Brady doesn't have a left tackle. He doesn't have a center. Hopefully he gets some receiver back. I know Mike Evans is already suspended for this game. So he might be another game without any starting receiver. And it's at Aaron Rodgers. I mean, the guy's a Hall of Fame quarterback.
What's that, Tampa Bay?
Well, I'm saying they're playing
Oh,
Aaron
I got
Rodgers,
you.
a Hall of Fame
My bad,
quarterback.
my
And maybe they start finding some things. But the Bucks defense, I got to go with the defense. Bucks defense, win. It's at home. They're going to cover.
Bucks win and cover. I cannot drink to that, sir. I got the wrong team favored in this game again. No Mike Evans. Still don't know about Chris Godwin. Like you said, they can't protect. If the Saints had any kind of passing game last week, they walk out and win that game, walking away. So yeah, man, the Packers found a little something last week. Aaron Jones got going again, man. So give me the Packers on the road. WTF, baby, wrong team favored, man. We struggle. What's up?
You think Tom Brady's going to do the Anchorman, where he steps out of the phone booth and does the conch shell, gets the team reunited? Yeah, Gronk and Edelman. They come running.
He needs to or something that way. This is not a Super Bowl team. This is a one and done playoff team at the moment, if you ask me, man. But the defense is good. The defense can carry them, but they're going to have to, man. Next up, 1-1 49ers on the road at Mile High. Let's ride, Broncos. Russell Wilson and company, 1-1 as well. This is a Sunday night game, 8:20 NBC. Talk to me.
I had such high expectations for the Broncos going into the season.
For real.
Playoffs? They cannot put an offense on the field. I question the head coach, the play calling, everything. I get it, the first game, you let the clock tick down, and then you try to 65-yard field goal. When 4th and 5, you got a really good quarterback. You should be able to go for it. You have a lot, the smart money, you have a better percentage of getting a first down than a 65-yard touchdown.
Analytics, hashtag.
Yeah. 49ers are better without Trey Lance. I've been bearish on Trey Lance ever since I've heard the name. The 49ers defense, Broncos defense are both very good. Give me the 49ers. I know it's that Broncos, which kind of scares me, but maybe Russell will finally get something clicking. But give me the 49ers. Give me the Bosa getting some sacks on.
It's a 1.5 point spread. What you think?
Win and cover.
I drank to that, sir. I have the same exact result. Cheers to you. Yeah, until they can show me something, I got some question marks around this coach, man, and I know I'm not the only one. And Russell Wilson says he believes in what they got going on over there, but I guess it takes time to get the cohesiveness that they need to have to have a passing offense like we're used to seeing from Russell Wilson. But we ain't seeing it, and he ain't running around that much. So, and I thought, Sutton and Judy, that's a pretty lethal combination on paper, man, and they're not being utilized properly. It comes down to Russell Wilson to me right now. I think he gets it together at some point. He is Russell Wilson, and it's the beginning of the season and a new team. Come late October, this might, be a different looking team. But for right now, with the way Jimmy G's playing and that defense, I'll take the Niners as favorites on the road to win and cover. And that brings us to our Monday night game, man. The 1-1 Cowboys on the road at the G-Men. 2-0, man. 8:15 ESPN. Talk to me.
Hey, Cowboys look a lot better with Cooper Rush last week. Now I know the defense wasn't as great as the Tampa Bay's defense was in week 1, but I haven't done my beer goggles.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my beer goggles
Oh.
of the week.
All right, all right.
Beer goggles.
I don't care if you're drunk and you're toothless.
Hey, Charlie's Angel.
It's a man, baby.
You got the wrong team favored, baby.
Yeah, wrong team favored. So yeah, I think if the Cowboys, their defense can lock down the Giants. Giants are very still in their novice kind of phase. They got some positive things, but this will be the Giants' first loss of the season.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's really putting up points around here. And Cooper Rush did look better than Dak Prescott, but that receiving core also looked a lot better with Michael Gallup back, giving another option, man. So, I mean, yeah, he executed offense well. I mean, the Giants undefeated, man. They scrappy right now. Dayball's got him fighting hard and playing to the end. It's a tough game for me, man. What's the spread? The spread's 2.5. Giants at home. I'm gonna pick the Giants, man. I am. I'm gonna pick the Giants to win this game and cover. They have all their starters. The Cowboys do not. The Giants are playing hard right now. I think it's a low-scoring snooze fest. But give me the Giants to win. I won't say cover. Just give me the Giants to win. I can't drink to that, man. I can't drink to that. And since you mentioned it, I forgot to do my beer goggle earlier. And my beer goggle game was Carolina over the Saints, man. So there's for the record. And what that is, y'all out there, if anybody's new to the podcast, we require each other to pick a dog every week. At least one dog. We end up picking a lot more than that. But we have to pick at least one dog. So that's our beer goggle game of the week. One team that looks better to us than it does to Vegas. So that's our beer goggle game of the week, man. And that's it for the whole slate, man. So now it's time to do a little parlay action. I almost had my bourbon scotch beer come through last week, man, but it wasn't meant to be. But it's time for a whole new round of the bourbon, scotch, and beer parlay.
One bourbon, one scotch, one
Beer.
All right, you going to start us off this week, Adam, like always, man. Tell me what your bourbon, scotch, and beer parlay is.
All right, so I'm just trying to play it safe because, damn it, I want to win a week. Get us off this hump. So, bourbon, I got the Bills.
You got the Bills covering.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me explain real quick before I keep going because we got new listeners every week. So we got a bourbon, scotch, beer parlay. What that is we take one of each of the three ways you can bet a game, the spread, money line, and total, and we assign a drink to each one of them. So the bourbon is the spread, the scotch is the money line, and the total is a beer game. So if we're wrong on any of these before we start next week's episode, at the top of the episode, we take the shot or chug a beer of the aforementioned betting type. So you're taking the Bills to cover. And if he's wrong, he's got to take a shot of bourbon before he starts his picks next week. So that's 5.5 point spread. All right. Who you got on the money line? Your scotch game.
You know me, I hate scotch to just shoot, so I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. I figured that would happen. All right.
Mm-hmm. And beer, Lions Vikings. I'm going to go the under. 53.5.
The under, huh? Okay.
Yeah, the Bills and the Dolphins were at 54. And I was like, well, I don't think the Lions and the Vikings are as good as Miami and the Bills. So I'll give up a half point and go the under.
All right.
That's my.
So that $100 bet gets you $392.79 on your bourbon, scotch, beer this week, sir. That game, I like it. That under makes me nervous because I don't, that's true about the Bills and Miami game, but the Bills have a defense. I don't think either one of these fucking teams and the Lions and Vikings have a defense. So that one makes me nervous, but that doesn't mean it can't happen, man. Doesn't mean it can't happen. All right, my bourbon, man. I'm going with the Chiefs to cover the spread in this game, man, because Indianapolis is a dumpster fire until further notice. My Scotch game, money line, I want the Ravens to win this game. I'm taking the Ravens because I also don't like to shoot Scotch. And then my bourbon game, the over-under, I'm taking the under in the Saints and Panthers game. You got one quarter with a broken back, Mike Tyson style, and you got just another offense that don't do shit anyway. So that's my bourbon Scotch beer parlay, man. So that will get you $488 with a $100 bet if that comes through, man. And 6 cents. Cha-ching. So what you think, man?
What was the points on the Saints Panthers?
40.5. So 21-20.
40.5?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at what was last week's score on those games, I don't think either team even hit 20 at all.
Yeah, I think Saints had 3 points.
Yeah, and I think and the Panthers had 16. 16. Yeah, so I feel pretty good about that one. The under 40.5.
I also need to ask you, I don't think you did it or I didn't put it down. What was your 100 proof?
I did it. My 100 proof game was Kansas City. And I have them as my bourbon and the bourbon Scotch beer parlay.
We are all caught up.
All right, we caught up, baby. You ready to get loose?
Yes, sir.
Let's get a little loose. No gray goose if you don't get loose. Loosey goosey, baby. Time to do some big boy, big money parlays, man. Starting off with you, sir. What you got?
Let's go Ravens cover. Bills cover. Lions cover. Chiefs cover. Eagles win. And then at the bottom, I got the Cowboys to win. I'm only doing 6 teams.
There you go. And you got one wrong team favorite on there, the Cowboys to win.
I got 20 on it.
You put 20 on that, it gets you $738.10. That ain't a bad bet, bro. That's a good return on a $20 bet. I like that, and it is pretty safe. So you're betting smart this week. I like it. Even though we're just running out of luck here. Let me do mine. I'm gonna go Steelers wrong team favored. I'm gonna go Baltimore to cover. I'm gonna go Bengals to win. I'm gonna go Bills to win. I'm gonna go Panthers wrong team favored. Chiefs cover. Give me in this, and I'm not gonna do it. Give me the Cardinals wrong team favored. And that's a 7-team parlay. And if I bet that at $20, that's going to get me $2,389.18. So you know it's coming through, baby. We got this in the bag, man. Right where we want them. Got them right where we want them. Turning this thing around this week, baby. Here we go. We're turning this ship around. You ready to go bottoms up on these bitches?
Yes, sir.
Come on. Here we go. Bottoms up, baby. Start at the bottom of the list, and we're working our way up in the Monday night game. Cheers.
Playoffs?
All right. Talk to me.
All right, let's go. Last game I had. All right. So 49ers cover.
Okay.
Rams win.
Okay.
Chargers win. Texas win.
Wrong team.
Saints win.
Saints win.
And Vikings win.
Mm-hmm.
And I did another 16 safe.
$20.
And I put 20 on it.
Get you $378.28 on your bottoms up there. All right,
Yeah.
Going back to the bottom of the page as we're working our way bottoms up. I will take the boys WTF in this one. Give me the Cards WTF in this one. Wrong team favored. I'll take the fucking Eagles. Give me the Eagles. Give me the Chiefs to cover again. Give me the Vikings. You know what? No, in this one, I'm taking the Lions. That offense until the Vikings prove me they can run the ball. Even though it's not my official pick, I'm having both ways in that parlay. Give me the Bills to cover in this one. Bengals to win again. Give me the Ravens to cover. And that is an 8-team parlay. At $20 gets me $4,373.87. So you know it's coming through. I done told you we turning this shit around. So stick with us, baby, so you secure that motherfucking bag, man. You got any parting thoughts for this week, man? Talk to me, man. What's going on? What's in your mind here?
After today, I'm gonna probably tap out of the drinking so much, try to get my body a little bit more healthier.
That's smart, man.
But yeah, we've just been going at it for a little bit too long, and you know, when you got all the stress, sometimes that bottle looks, you know, kind of enticing, but you gotta know your limits. So get my liver straight, so after tonight, I'm going to take at least a day or two off drinking. I'm going to try to go all the way until probably Sunday and not have a drink.
There you go. Wait, I mean, that's smart, man. And hey, I'll piggyback on what you said, man. I mean, we're a good time podcast where, you know, we like to have drink themed bets and all that. But hey, man, take care of yourself. Same thing with gambling, man. If you have a drinking or a gambling problem, man, get yourself some help. Don't be afraid to reach out to anybody. I'm taking a break too, dude. I mean, hey, it was football season. College started, pro started. Everything was fantasy football drafts. It was a busy, you know, event-filled last 4 or 5 weeks, man. So yeah, I think I'm also taking a rest. So take it from your co-host. It's good to do that sometimes, man. Rest your body up and spend some time outdoors. Spend some time with your family. Even if you usually don't like to do those kind of things, man. But try it out. Try it out sober. See how it goes, man. But that's going to do it for this week, man. For the Rocky Mountains of Utah down to the Panhandle of Florida, this is 100 Proof Football. My name is Paul Kleckler. With my co-host, always, Adam Pope, baby. Keep it 100, and may all your parlays come through and all the women be satisfied. We out.
We out.